not falling out of love with running, but like, let's go because you about to shut down now. I'm gonna talk to y'all. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Good morning, you guys. You're watching my real life vlogs. Welcome back, welcome back. And yes, those boxes are still over there. Ain't unpacked a couch the first. It's been that kind of week, y'all. I have not. Listen, we gotta get these other couches out of here before I can even attempt to set it up because there's no room to set it up anywhere, but we're gonna get there. Today is the kickoff of a really fun weekend, y'all. Today in real time is Thursday, and of course, as you can tell by my get up, I'm on my way out for a run, having me a mush oatmeal cup real quick. I'm not hungry, but I need to do it, and I'm going to the stairs again for this run, and Aaron is joining me as my partner, and I think we're actually gonna have a couple other people join us from our gym as well, which is gonna be so cool. Today is an easy run. I only got 4.5 miles. And I'm just mixing up my pre-workout cocktail here. Girl, I'll be throwing everything on top of my head so I don't forget anything. It's so funny. I got my water. I'm gonna stick this in my vest. Anything over 3 miles, sometimes I'll be feeling like I gotta bring my water just because on one of my recent runs, I think it was 5.5 miles, and I didn't have my water on me, and I was just like, oh, I'll just drink it when I get back to the car. And I was feeling a little teeny bit nauseous right towards the end. Yeah, I don't like that. Y'all know I don't like feeling nauseous. The fear of being dehydrated is a real fear of mine. So yeah, just go ahead and bring my water now since my runs are getting longer. And by the way, I'm running the half marathon, the Chicago Bank of America half marathon this Sunday. You know, I have my long run once a week, and so my long run this week was 10 miles. So I just figured, I mean, I could run, you know, a 5K more, you know, and just do the half marathon and have fun with it. So my long run this week won't be running through the neighborhood. It'll be at the Bank of America half marathon. So Mumu gets here this morning. She's actually already landed. So she's gonna be running it with me, of course. We're gonna be running it with the Peace Runners. That's the same group I'm running the Sydney Marathon with, and I'm fundraising for them. So by the way, scan right here or click the link down below so you guys can donate to my charity. I am a charity runner for the Sydney Marathon, and so I am raising money for Chicago, right? Peace Runners 773 is a nonprofit, and they help to bring fitness and nutrition, just overall wellness education to underrepresented groups in Chicagoland. And y'all know, if you are any kind of way familiar with Chicago neighborhoods, there are very specific neighborhoods that are struggling more than others, and the West Side is one of those communities. So every dollar that you donate goes towards Peace Runners and their initiatives, right? When they do their community workouts, when they do their educational programming, when they do their races, and when they bring people into the run group, they get all of the benefits of this. So it definitely helps. If you are a supporter of fitness, then I definitely recommend you donating to my charity, because that's where the money is going. You don't have to be rich to have a gym membership. Fitness should be accessible to everyone, no matter your income. That's the kind of work that the Peace Runners do. And that's why I always support them, and that's why I always run with them. And plus, they're lit. They have so much fun. So I'm gonna be bringing you guys along on the race this weekend so you can see for yourself. And they have single-handedly changed so many lives, y'all. Not only do they have the run group for anyone who wants to run, but they have a segment that is called Young at Heart, where they bring in members of the community who are more senior level. They do great work in the community. That's just the bottom line. So let me go ahead and get going, get over here to these stairs so I don't be late. For my run training, I'm using an app called Runna. It provides virtual coaching and training plans for improving your run performance. And they have everything from 5Ks to ultra marathons. I love it for accountability and staying organized because it logs everything you do, including strength training and rest days. You guys can try Runna right now for free for 2 weeks with my code on the screen. I'll also put a link down in the description box. Happy running. Okay, back. The run was successful. I'm just popping some poppies in the refrigerator. Y'all, they sent me these. These are probiotic sodas. They're so good, and it's only 5 grams of sugar. So I got the orange one. I have the strawberry lemon, the wild berry. This is a really good one. It's kind of sour tasting, and then the lemon lime, which tastes like 7-Up or Sprite or whatever y'all be drinking. These are so good, y'all. They put me in the mind of Olipop in terms of it being a better type of pop to drink, but it's very different in that they all kind of have like that sour taste because it's kind of giving kombucha just a little bit, not fully, but just puts you in the mind of that because of the probiotic components, and it's just really tasty. So I keep these in the fridge for when I want a little treat. Now it's time for lunch. We're just gonna do this New York strip steak with the bone in and some eggs. I had to stop by Walgreens on my way in to get some gummies, y'all. And they had these cute little sunglasses for the girls. They can share them, girl, because neither one of them are gonna actually wear them, but I just wanna see. So yeah, like I said, the run went really well. Erin did a great job, and her mom actually joined us and another member of the gym, and they just did a little walk. This particular trail is very hilly, so it was perfect for me to train for the elevation that I'm going to have when I do my marathon in Sydney. And we did our 4.5 miles in 45 minutes and 16 seconds. So it was just right around moderate effort. So kind of easy, but the hills were kind of making it a little bit of a challenge. And what I was doing today was kind of powering through the hills, just giving a little bit more effort for each hill just to train myself to tackle it. Because what I want to do is get to a point where the hill doesn't even faze me. And I think we're doing good with that. I'm not afraid of hills anymore. Like, I used to be super winded after I tackle a hill, but they're getting easier, and I'm coming up with strategies to get through them without applying more power, because I don't want to get fatigued, you know, with all of the elevation. So I think we're getting somewhere. I'm like the rosemary queen at this point. And we're just gonna do a couple of eggs and a little handful of berries, and that's gonna be lunch. All right, this is lunch. Y'all, I'm probably not gonna eat the whole steak, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, hey. It's dinner time. So this is what I made, y'all. Anthony had made some air fryer chicken wings the other day, girl, and they're so soggy, you know, and they're soggy. So I just tore them off the bone and made some chicken pitas out of the chicken wing meat. Inside my pita, y'all, I mixed up some Greek yogurt and I mixed in some ranch powder seasoning. Y'all, it tastes so good. I love putting this in my Greek yogurt, this ranch seasoning. Okay, mix it in there. It tastes so yummy. I also do that sometimes just as a dip, and I'll like dip Doritos in it or whatever, and it's like tons of protein that you're getting, so it's kind of like a not so guilty snack if you're gonna have it with your chips. And then I put lettuce, onion, cucumber, tomato, and what else did I put in here? That's it. So y'all, 2 pitas, 2 hefty pitas. They look delicious. Oh man. So Anthony, you wanna try it out? Which one was yours? I think this is the one that I made for you.
No, I'm going to see my well real quick to come out of it.
You like it?
Mm-hmm. You're right. One is not gonna do me.
I knew it. Good morning. Today is race day. My Uber is outside waiting for me. So freaking tired. Don't know how I'm gonna make it through the race. So sleepy. Race day. Having a couple medjool dates, some oatmeal. I got my liquid IV going on, and a couple pieces of fruit. And of course, some pre-workout. Quick coffee. Okay, headed out, switching to my phone, leaving the camera here.
Hey y'all, we're at the start line. This is number 4 for you, number 3 for me. Singlets. New design just dropped. Oh my God.
So as usual, I didn't get to vlog at all during the race. I'm so horrible at vlogging during the races, but this is me crossing the finish line. I hit my goal of a first sub 2. So I finished in 1 hour, 53 minutes. So this was definitely a hard effort for me, but it's something about race day that brings out that push. Ooh, baby. So I am back home. My dad was actually just here visiting. Anthony went to work, and I am so tired. I'm so tired. So it's about to be a house-wide nap time. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I'll fill y'all in tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. We gonna talk today, okay? I did not get to talk to y'all yesterday. I am a horrible vlogger on race day. I don't know if y'all can tell yet. Okay, I am a horrible race day vlogger, but hopefully my marathon in Sydney will be different. Hopefully. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all. Hold up. I'm doing laundry. Okay, it's 10:30 a.m. and I got all these bluey little sunglasses that I bought for the girls. Ava loves them, she just won't wear them, and both loves and will wear them. So we were having fun with these. They are so dirty as a result. But yeah, anywho, Moo is on her way over, and so I was like, well, I'll just make us something to eat. So let me show y'all this struggle brunch that I just put together. So I had some breakfast potatoes that I seasoned up, and then I did a little Mediterranean twist on the salmon, girl. We threw some eggs in there. Listen, I'm just hoping for the best, okay? You really can't go wrong with like hard-boiled eggs though, honestly, in my opinion. We got some fruit over here, and we got everything set up for some mimosas because why not? But yeah, y'all, feeling good, feeling great. I am up and mobile. I was very, very sore though yesterday as we got closer into the night, and it was very difficult, you know, getting around the house, and I was taking like my pain meds and I was drinking all my water and stuff. So I've been hydrating and everything, and I just knew today was gonna be awful. And then when I woke up this morning, I was like more than prepared to like struggle getting out of bed and all that. But I sat directly up, stood right up. I was like, oh, I'm fine. So I do have some soreness like in my hip area, but like my quads, my hamstrings, my glutes, everything feels fine. And I am so surprised. So yeah, I mean, I had a workout scheduled for today, which I'm obviously not going to do, but I had actually canceled all of my workouts and runs all the way through like, you know, the rest of this week. But I'm like, I mean, I'm okay skipping today, but I could probably jump back in the mix. We'll see how I feel. I'm just taking it one day at a time, but I feel fantastic. I'm so surprised and I'm so grateful. Sis leaves today to go back to Beantown, so she's gonna spend the day with us and like being with the girls and stuff. Good thing Ann has a half day today, so she'll be able to spend some time with her before she has to head to the airport. In real time, today was Ann's last day of school for the school year. Yeah, so it's gonna be crazy around here. I gotta find some stuff for her to do. We gotta get her into some activities because I'm not about to be chasing her around this house all summer, okay? Yesterday's race was crazy, but it was everything I needed it to be. It really was. And the thing about it, the funny thing about it is that I wasn't even planning to run the half marathon, right? I don't even know if I told y'all that. I wasn't planning to run the half. I was just focused on Sydney this year, and I was just gonna do my workout runs according to my training, and that was all I had planned to do. But when my sister had reminded me that she was signed up, I was supposed to go and cheer her on. That was the plan from the start. But then she was like, you know, her run group had some more bibs, you know, and I just couldn't resist, y'all, okay? At first I was actually going to, there was a lot of stuff that was supposed to happen before what actually happened, but at first I was just gonna pace my sister and just run with her and just be like a companion, and it was just gonna be an easy run, slow run, whatever. And then I was like, well, what if I ran the race as a runner or a registered runner, and I could still be there to support her, get my long run in for the week, support the peace runners because that's what I do. I love the peace runners, and maybe go for a PR? I don't know, let's see. And so I still wasn't sure, there's Moo. I still wasn't sure until the race began, and it wasn't until mile 2 that I decided I was gonna go for the PR. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? I didn't decide until the race was already going on that I was gonna shoot for my highest score. Good morning, sis. Uh-oh. No, you should have told me last night, baby. What happened? It kicked in, all the pain. Oh, the whole fam is here. Welcome to our morning. Uh-oh. The thing about this kid, she loves her little baby dolls. Okay, maybe a little feta, maybe a little goat cheese. I don't know. It's something new or is it the same? A little cucumber. Let's see, what do I want? I'm gonna go with the goat cheese. That's all. They're over there playing with Ava. I'm low-key trying to eat first so I can make sure it's okay. Brace myself for the feedback.
Yeah, I see her, Ava.
It's definitely different, but it tastes okay. I'm over here vlogging.
Oh, okay.
Anthony, what movie is this?
I don't know.
I see 50 Cent, Megan Fox. I think I saw Megan Fox.
What the hell?
Somebody said, what the heliante, and I was dead.
I love that one. That's a part of the song.
Oh.
What the hell, bird? What the hell, berry?
Oh my God.
Okay.
I like that goat cheese on that baby.
Ooh, okay, what we got here?
Bro, I just did something. Listen, we used to go grocery shopping. I didn't have no avocado, no spinach. I was just throwing stuff together. So it's kind of like a little bit of a Mediterranean twist on this, but
it's looking like it. I see the.
But the goat cheese is so good on here. And I threw the egg in, so it's giving a little bit of like seafood boil.
Okay.
You gotta add some fresh, crunchy freshness. And then just some breakfast potatoes. I was like, okay, it's something. I didn't want us to eat out.
With AG1 still, or?
Yeah.
I want to try it. I keep getting served their ads, but I'm looking.
Let me get you some. I couldn't finish all my salmon. It was too much, but it was delicious a little bit. Moo finished
It'd
up.
be interesting if I did.
You know Anthony was gonna clean up. You knew. You knew. Not you over here playing Scrabble. I thought he was over here doing some serious business. He over here playing Scrabble. You get on my nerves.
Old man things. That'd be Dad playing Candy Crush intensely.
Dad be sitting in the middle of a family function watching World Star Hip Hop type shit. You'll be like, Dad, what you over there doing? You've been quiet for a little while. He'll be watching a video, so silly. He'll be watching a video of somebody like putting together a table in their dining room.
Insane. That's why he be knowing all the most random things.
He be asking me stuff about Cardi B. I'll be like, I don't know.
Exactly.
Hey! Me and sis decided we're gonna talk to y'all together. I had to give sis some.
sister chain?
What sister chain? The one Tweet got me? It's upstairs in my bathroom. I took it off. I don't have on no jewelry. And I lost one of my earrings. One of my damn earrings and stuff.
Damn.
It's in the house somewhere though. The kids were messing with it, I think.
Somebody said I had a YN chain. That's crazy.
Who told you that?
One of the homies.
So we just wanted to talk to you guys about yesterday's run and everything. Just picked up Ann off the bus. She just completed her last day of school.
Oh, that was the last day?
That's the last day.
Oh.
And then she'll go back for the summer program, but they have a little time off before that starts.
Very sweet.
Yeah. I just can't have her in the house every day with nothing to do.
No.
I have to take her somewhere because this is gonna drive me crazy. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll sign up for like the Children's Museum, like, you know, I'll just do like a week of that.
Yep.
That's what I'll do. That'll be my action item for this week, to put together a schedule. Maybe I'll bring you guys along. So yeah, let's talk about yesterday's race. So first and foremost, I was able to hit my PR yesterday, okay? My personal record, my personal best. I was so excited about it. I had been kind of thinking about trying to go for a sub 2, but I was like doing the math and like looking up what pace I would have to hold for the whole 13.1 miles. And I was like, I don't know if I can do that. Like, I kept on thinking, like, that was before, you know, training for this marathon and all the new abilities that has afforded me. And a lot has changed from a cardiovascular standpoint, from a lower body muscular standpoint. Like, I am more capable now. So help yourself, Ann. But yeah, so I hit a sub 2. I finished in 1 hour 53 minutes. My best time before that was 2:03. So I made a 10-minute change, a 10-minute improvement on my time. So I was really happy about it, and I'm really proud of myself. Thank you. I was a little bit behind the 150 finisher people with the sign. And when I saw them take off from the start line, I was like, oh dang, they about to do a 150. Must be nice.
Okay.
And I almost did that. Let me get the cucumber.
Fantastic.
So how was the race for you, sis?
It was beautiful. I am filled with joy. My heart is full. I'm tired, but it was an amazing race. I was this close to not actually pulling up for it,
but I didn't want to break the streak, and it's always a fun time with my Peace Runner family. So it was a beautiful day. I feel like low-key yesterday's race was like the best weather that it's been for that race, like out of all 4 years. It was a crispy like 60. It was sunny. It was not humid at all, and I don't know, it just made for a beautiful race day. The race is on the west side of Chicago, and we run through like 3 different west side prominent like parks. And when I tell you that like the course was filled, first off, I think this was like the biggest attendance of this race. Like it's just gotten bigger and bigger every year, like to the point where it sells out so quickly. That's why like charity partners, we ran with Peace Runners, they're a charity partner, like has become the way to get in. And it's crazy because you only hear about that sort of thing for like marathons. I could go on and on, but like the fact that more people are interested in running and like want to run, and there's so many like Black people that have signed up for it, is like amazing.
Yeah, and we were a part of the inaugural race. So we have the inaugural medal.
All those memories came up for me on like Google Photos too for like the last 4 years, and we had taken that picture like jumping out of the little Nike box and stuff together. Like
we didn't do any of that this time.
You know, I didn't give it like,
we were supposed to film a reel. We were gonna do that one reel where you do the yeah, you know, we got too caught up in the moment. We were having so much fun, we didn't even do it. But yeah, it was a great race, and like she said, the weather was perfect. Whether you were running just for the fun of running and just doing a little nice easy run, or whether you were trying to hit a PR, it was like the perfect, you know, atmosphere for either of those. So you make your choice, and I chose at mile 2, like, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. That's the other thing, like the other runners on the course with you, right? So like the crowd is doing one thing, but I was taking a lot of inspiration from the runners. This time around, I don't know if it's because maybe my music was not as loud as it usually is. I was able to like hear conversations and stuff around me. I didn't run with music until the last 2 miles, which is crazy. The whole focus of Out West Run, which is like the program and preparation for the 13.1 Peace Runners does, is for like ushering in new, like some people have never run even like a 5K, but they trained for over the last 10 weeks to prep for 13.1. I ran with a guy that this was his first 13.1. He was from out west, and it was the sweetest shit. Like I was telling Vaughn and like some of my other run homies, like I've been not falling out of love with running, but like really trying to find that spark again of like, why did I start this? Being fueled by like love and community is the why. And like, because I had missed my like running with my best friend. Vaughn took off, and I'm like, what am I about to do? Like, what is this race about to look like for me? And like, lo and behold, like one of our Peace Runners, Ty, I was like, I liked his pace, and I was like, I'm gonna stick with him. And we ended up conversing, found out his birthday like 2 days before mine, and like it was the sweetest thing. And I'm like, let's make sure that you know what you're doing. Like, make sure you're getting your nutrition at mile 4. Like, let's do it, run it back at 7 and one more time at 10, and you'll be good. Like, you won't cramp. Let's stop at this water station. Like, and it was the sweetest thing. And I ended up having to dip on him at mile 8, but like it was such a like this is why we do it, to make it feel feasible and possible for like the rest of us, you know? Yeah, like you said, the community. I had so many run partners throughout the race trail. Is that what you call it? The race? The course. The course. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't stay with some people for long because I was passing them. I was on a mission. After mile 2, I was on a mission. I was choosing people. I was like, that girl right there, I like her pace. Let me catch up to her. And I would catch up to a person. I would just run with them. And they didn't know what was going on. I would look at them and be like, we running, let's go. Like, there's different run groups that represent the different neighborhoods. And I find that so beautiful. Like, it's a reflection of where you grew up. Like, it's an Out South, like on the 9 is the Out South run group. You know, Peace Runners. I think they used to run on 79th. And then I think Shay is like, they might do it in like Hyde Park or something, but like it's them. And then Peace Runners is obviously out west, and then it's like the Pilsen, like Tortugas and Venados. Like,
Yo, I saw a run group that had a sign up that said, "You're Mexican, not Mexicant."
Oh,
I wanted to take that. Gave me inspiration. I was like, I'm black, but okay, yes.
I don't know. It was lit. Like,
I love it. I love it.
very, very.
Let's talk about some of the challenges though for me, right?
Okay.
After so at mile 7.5, there was a water station. Now here's the thing, I had the water on me, my electrolytes, my sodium, you know, I had my little stuff. But it was just to take little sips along the way. I was still relying on the water stations. So when I got to the 7.5 mile mark, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna drink some water right quick. And so I had stopped running to drink. And when I tell you, it took me at least a quarter of a mile to get back on pace after that.
Yeah.
Because when I stopped, now mind you, this is mile 7.5, this is like the halfway mark. My body started shutting down, like, oh, you're done running. Okay, well, let's start the recovery. And I started locking up.
Your legs will start locking up. Yeah.
It was rough, but I pushed through it. That was one of those moments where I had to dig deep. And I was thinking to myself, damn, this is only the halfway mark. Come on, Vaughn, let's go, because you about to shut down now. But I just kept like, look, it's hard, I'm struggling, but just keep stepping, one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other. And then I looked at my watch to see my pace, and I was back on pace. And I didn't stop no more after that, because I'm like, I can't chance this again. But that's how you bring yourself back, get back on pace, get back to your goal.
You want a hot dog? Now you want that.
And then she picked up the cucumber. Let me lock this refrigerator.
Cause stopping running, I was telling Vaughn, like, it's like you know how you start a lawnmower and you turn it off or release it. That's how it is when you like stop running. Like you pause, you relinquish the clip, and then you gotta like restart the engine again. And that's hard to do.
And you have to think about your body like a machine in that way. That's the most logical way.
So like one of the things like for Shamrock, and even for most of like the marathon last year, you coming into the water stations, somebody posted a TikTok and I was like, I'm fucking stealing that. Like, you run in and point to somebody like that you're going to get water from, so that they know that you're about to receive them. You grab the cup and then you pinch it. So you pinch the top, and then it becomes a spout, and you just like run with it. That shit works.
I definitely was not doing that.
That shit works. Like stopping to be like, and it's all.
Yes.
You pinch that top of the cup and you fucking like.
Okay, that's a great tip. Y'all, let me tell you something that happened when I was on the course. The course, right? It was so embarrassing. So you know how you be drinking all this electrolyte stuff, some of this stuff got little sweeteners in it or whatever. It creates a little bit of like, I don't know, I can't say mucus. What? You know, the different little drinks that you drink, the gels and all that, it kind of creates a little bit of
film.
Not film, but like, you know how you get like mucus, I guess is what it is. You know like if you eat a freaking fruit roll up and then you like down in your throat, it's like a thickness. You know what I'm talking about? Like a mucusy thickness. Anyway, I'm a spitter. When I run, I'm a spitter. I'm always careful. I always spit close to the ground, or I'll run off to the grass and do it. I'm a considerate spitter, but I am a spitter when I'm running. That's just me. And I had to spit, and I was it was one of those, you know, fruit roll up spits or whatever. Anyway, I thought I was gonna just get rid of it real quick. And it was like hanging from my mouth. I think people thought I was throwing up. And I tried to get rid of it, but I was like, if I keep playing this game, I'm gonna mess up my pace. So I had to grab it and throw it. Yeah, sorry.
You never shake a runner's hand. That's what they say.
Yeah.
You never share gloves. You never.
Yeah.
Because we be out there like.
Right, snot in your nose. I had to grab it and throw it because it just wouldn't let go.
Oh, good job.
Eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes, yay! But yeah, overall great race. I'm so happy. It built up my confidence for the marathon. Not to say I'm gonna do the same thing at the marathon. Look, don't take my half marathon time and try to multiply it by 2 and be like, okay, that's the marathon. Nope, totally different strategy. But this is what I will say about marathon training or any kind of run training. Here's the thing. Your training is just to get you to your best self. There is no guarantee about the outcome of your training. Two people's trainings are not gonna produce the same outcome. Even if you're doing the exact same paces and all that. Race day
is a measure of who you are at the core, and everybody is different. You get what I'm saying? So the way I was pushing myself yesterday is not the same way the person next to me would have been pushing themselves based on their training. Training is to get you to a place where you're capable, but how you perform is based on your will. So that's what I love about running, because it's gonna be a test of you versus you. One foot in front of the other. There's no shortcuts to you versus you. And that's what I love about it. So I'm learning more and more about the mindset of a runner as I go through this training, as I run more races, and I'm loving it. I'm loving what it's doing. I'm loving what it's teaching me. And I have such a high respect for endurance sports. Like, oh my God, like when we were running on the course and I could see the elite runners coming back this way, I was watching them. I was watching the looks on their faces. I was watching how they ran together as groups. I was just watching everything about their run strategy. And I was like, these people are something else. And I was also watching their cadence. And I'm like, some of these people they're running fast, but they're running easy. You could tell their heart rates weren't like, you know, all in. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could just tell by the looks on their faces, and it was so inspiring. I love when I get to run past the elites. These people were running like 7-minute miles, 6-minute miles, like it was nothing. They were just like, you know, but I was watching how they breathed. You know, most of them were shirtless, so that's an indication, you know, of the work being put out. It was just amazing. Every race, I learned something new, man. Every race. I'm just in recovery now, y'all. Moo as well. Trying to get this lower body, you know, back restored so I can get back to my training. As of today, I'm about 85%. So there's still some soreness and tenderness, but for the most part, I'm back to walking normally. I have my full range of motion in my legs. It's just some little areas of soreness. So I will be ready to get back into my training like in the next couple days. I'm excited to keep going with my training and get ready for the Sydney Marathon. Get ready for Sydney. Who are you representing while you're in Sydney? Right, so that's a great question, because I can represent the US, I can represent Chicago, I can represent the South Side, I can represent the run group. You know, it's different things. I think we kind of settled on just representing Chi-Town. Just as a whole. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'll put on my stars and my stripes, you know?
Oh, I thought you was gonna talk about the fundraising.
Oh, I talked about it earlier in the vlog. So yeah, again, y'all, I got that link down below. Click on it, donate. Any amount counts, even if it's $1, $5. A lot of y'all been donating $5, and I'm like, okay, let's get it, because every dollar counts. And like I said, I don't touch none of it. It all goes to peace runners, and they are here for the community, not themselves. It was so amazing. The director for the peace runners yesterday, he was in tears after the half. He's the director, right, Jackie? Founder. Yeah. Okay, this is his brainchild. He was in tears. I looked over at him and I just got chills. You know, he was crying because of how many people came out and the support, and just seeing so many people from our community, so many Black people getting this fitness stuff done. You get what I'm saying? Making it possible, making it accessible, making it doable.
We had like 100 runners, which was, I think, the biggest year. Like, starting at like 20 runners, 40, and then for it to be
one inspires the next. Well, one inspires the next. That's how it goes. So I hope to be that for y'all. I hope to inspire people. And so many of you guys have already told me that you are inspired and that you started running or gotten back to running. I love to hear it. And so I thank y'all. I thank y'all for being receptive to this type of content. I appreciate it. Nobody vibes with Ann like Auntie. Nobody.
It's a deep cut right here. This is playing the Drake version of what?
Look at this young king over here playing basketball. He is a young king. Yay! Ann decided she was gonna get on the swing over here. It's not a whole lot for Ava to do, but she said, I'm just gonna walk around and play with the mulch. She's got on Grandpa's little outfit that he bought her. That's who we're gonna go see after this. Grandpa. Yay! Yeah, Old Navy special.
Does Ava like the slides?
Oh, she looking just like Ann when Ann was that age. Twins. Okay, so the slide is a little warm. I had touched it, so Auntie says she'll let her sit on her lap and they'll come down together. Girl, it must be nice having an auntie like this. They weren't making aunties like this in the 80s and 90s. I'm just gonna tell you. Look how she's looking. She don't know what's in store yet. She don't get it yet. Okay, it's coming, Ava. Ready? Woo! I'm surprised she got this binky in her mouth.
Okay.
I'm surprised. Tell her, watch out.
Uh-oh.
You guys say, excuse me. Excuse me. Come on, Ann. Come on, let's go. So tell us about this house, Dad.
This house was built and lived in by C.F. Moore, the prominent contractor back in the 80s, back in the 70s and 80s. The black mecca of shopping in 87 and the Dan Ryan.
Stop it, Ann. Look, Ava just does whatever Ann does. Dang, this is a big house.
She ready to get up in it though.
Dad, y'all gutting this? Y'all gutting it? Like everything?
We did it already.
Oh, this is such a huge house. Cause he the one doing these floors down here.
Yeah, he doing the floor. He did this floor too. You can't see it because that's the floor right there.
I can see it.
You should have seen it before we broke it down. It was all mirrors everywhere in here.
Oh yeah, that was what was going on in the early 90s, the late 80s.
Remnants there. Y'all tearing that out or?
No, that's staying.
This is such a nice house. I freaking love this.
It's five bedrooms and 5 bathrooms.
See, older homes like this already had the charm. Charm meaning unnecessary stuff like a sunken family room. You know what I'm saying? Built-ins, brickwork, masonry, you know, crystal chandeliers, character, trim, and detail. Dad, is this the kitchen? See, this threw me off when I saw the refrigerator. I thought this was the kitchen until I saw the plumbing and the gas. I was like, wait a minute, now I'm confused. Annie girl.
Look, everything was left in here.
Oh yeah?
Yep, everything. Beds, bedroom sets, furniture, all the furniture stuff. We took it took us like a month to get everything up out of here.
Oh wow.
It was laid out though, but you know, up that time. Right.
She like, stop.
You seen me yesterday. Don't even start this now.
He's like, yeah.
Don't start this little bee.
Okay, I want the tour. Me and Ann on the tour.
Look at this little weird closet. It's always some little weird cutouts in these older homes.
Oh.
Bathroom. But I don't like the grout that Marlon put in here. I told him the grout was off. That's off.
Oh, the color.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look at the cool bars on the window though. Look, they're like, please don't break in, but make it luxury.
Okay, this is the other room over here, guys. Let's keep it moving.
Dad said, let's keep it moving. Let's get this tour going. Keep this tour moving.
This is the master, one of the master bedrooms here.
One of them, oh, they got the 2 closets with the mirrors.
And then you got the little party room in here. This is what this was. It's like a skylight. Pull the vanity down to the top. It cracked on.
Supposed to be the master?
It was
one of the masters.
It was a floating.
Correction.
A floating vanity. But that's my little tile work I did over there. And I painted that too.
Nice.
I painted that too.
Wow.
You did?
Little fat pig.
She laughed just like Anthony.
Yes.
I was thinking about it. She laughed just like him. Now this is a like a sitting room.
Wow.
Like a sitting room with a fireplace.
It's off the
Right.
balcony.
The balcony.
So
right.
much
And that's gonna
character.
be new.
So much character.
That's gonna be new. The patio door. All the windows gonna be new. Yeah. Probably put some glass doors up
Doors?
there. Yeah. Put some new
But
doors.
those are new doors.
Just pull it straight back. It don't lock. Straight back. Show me some strength.
Yeah, show some upper
Push the
body.
door.
Oh wow, imagine having this. Tell mom to look at this.
Oh, she's been out here already.
Because oh man, you could tell, with a built-in grid, you couldn't tell her nothing
That's
out
what
here.
She said, this is my thing here.
This is nice.
I'll be up on the roof.
Did you notice there's an intercom system in there?
Yeah, I did notice. I know you love that. Uh-oh, she got your sunglasses.
She's home too.
If I had this kind of outdoor space, y'all would not be able to stop me. It would be off the chain. They would
I
be.
would have to have some higher.
They would be reporting me. I would get reported. They'd be like, this lady is doing too much on her outdoor space.
So it's a second kitchen.
Bathroom in
Don't
the
walk on
basement.
the white paper. Go ahead, just walk around it. Don't worry about it.
Specifically said, do not step. This is crazy.
It's a small kitchen.
Crazy.
Oh, like a bar.
No, it's a kitchen. It's gonna be a stove, sink, and cabinets. That's the pantry right there. That door right there is the pantry.
Oh, I thought that was leading to outside.
Outside is going through the garage back that way.
Oh, I want to see the garage. Oh, this is the garage. This is a true 2-car.
Yeah.
Give her a kiss.
Wow.
This is a huge theater room.
Oh, this is gonna be a theater room?
Then of course, you know, we dropped the ceiling and left it open, sprayed it off.
Looks really good. Looks real good.
Right.
Built-in generator.
Wow.
Old school generator.
Right. But it can push some power though.
Yeah.
Come on, lady.
Look at this gate here on the front. I just love that. So much character. And I'm like, look at all this yard you gotta maintain. Look at all this landscaping. Even just to maintain this degree of landscaping, it has to be like hundreds of dollars a month. It's just so vast. You have all this, and then it's a corner lot. It's just a lot of house to maintain, I just think. But it is so beautiful. Freaking love it.
And those are some lilies right there, Vaughn.
Good morning. It's been days. Finally popping back in here. Really just to say thanks for watching today's vlog and that I will talk to you guys in my next one. Today is a run day. This is gonna be my first day back running since I ran the half. I know. So I feel great. I knew I was gonna give myself some days to recover fully. Everything feels fine. We just gonna see what happens when we get out there. So I'm probably just gonna go to the trail. I can't wait, actually, y'all. I cannot wait. It is so difficult to not run for days when you're training, because you just feel like your day is not the same if you don't run. Anne been giving me a run for my money. She's on spring break, or not spring break, the break between, you know, summer break and then going into her summer program. So we gotta find some stuff for her to do this week. We actually already have plans today, and I told Anthony, like, we need to have something planned like every day for her to do, something like strategically planned, because without a plan it's absolute and utter chaos, right? So yeah, but yeah, stay tuned for my next vlog, because I do want to share with you guys some of the things that we do on this little week break. And I also want to share kind of like her little run journey, because we decided to go ahead and give it a shot with some safety measures in place. I'll be sharing that journey with y'all as it unfolds. You guys were so encouraging in the comments of my last vlog, so I'm like, I gotta share this with them. So yeah, keep watching and you guys will learn more about that process. Yeah, I gotta get her some running shoes and all that stuff. So I'll bring you guys along for that, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.